All right, hey everybody, it's me. I'm back in. Excuse me. This is day 8 of the Give It 100 Sweet Picking Challenge. I know I've taken a few days off, but sometimes life gets in the way and sometimes you just want to have some fun. So I'm trying my best to balance trying to get practice time in with actually going out and living some life, which is sometimes I put it on the back burner, but then again I don't put this on the front burner enough, and that it goes for all my instruments. Anyway, so I wanted to continue on with this and see how far along I'm coming. Progress is very, very slow, if at all, and it's imperceptible to me right now, but one of the things I have figured out is, for example, with the volume down, I'm just working on trying to match the fingers with the speed of the pick, because eventually it's basically, as far as the picking hand is concerned, it's supposed to be a nice fluid motion where I'm just going, you know, sort of rippling through the whole thing. I am by no means an expert, so take everything with a large salt lick. But anyway, here without further ado, day 8 of the Give It 100 Sweet Picking Challenge, and I now present to you 6 minutes of excruciating nonsense. Bear with me here. All right, are you ready to make some loud sounds? So I want to stop right there just for a second and notice a couple things. Part of this process too is not only am I pushing through a forest that I've never been through before, as far as actually taking one particular thing on one instrument and working it to death. I've never done that before, really. And so part of this process for me is discovering little minute things along the way that will either help make that a success if possible, or at the very least I'll just learn something. So a couple of the things that I've noticed is, yes, it's intentionally, I've got a high gain setup. This is a Mesa Boogie Mark V on channel 3, and I've got a boost pedal on in front of it because I just want that amount of hair. That tends to make things get very hairy real quick and get out of control as far as tone's concerned. But the other thing is, in playing electric guitar can certainly mask a lot of deficiencies, because if you can play something clean like even an acoustic guitar, if you can play that well, then you'll probably play it much better on electric. Where I was going with that was, I noticed little things about like the sequencing and timing of my fingers, and also there's what I would call artifacts, which is a term that you sometimes hear. There's sustain, I've got reverb, but by sustain I don't mean a sustain pedal or an effect, I mean actually the notes are ringing, and I don't quite know how to make that stop. So here's an example. So actually you can kind of hear one or two notes, and whether that's me fretting a note or two, it's also something to do with the way I'm playing this. So the other thing that I'm going to start doing probably as I get into some more of the sessions is to also break this up, because I want to get this motion completely clean and then come back up and do that motion also completely clean. Right now I've just been cycling the entire pattern over and over again, this particular A minor pattern. But anyway, enough of that. You come to hear me talk. I will say that it feels like it's getting a little better as far as the fluidity between things. I still haven't started practicing with the metronome yet, because I'm not up to probably even 40 beats a minute. I don't feel like this is a very slow exercise for me. And the other thing was also tension and relaxation are very, very important. But this is something I read about and I hear about all the time. But whether it's in your hands, it's in your body, it's in your head, it's in your cheeks, one of the things you're always supposed to do is to keep things relaxed. So again, less words, less talky, a little more play. There's the artificial thumb harmonic that I can never get when I want it. So let's release a little tension here first. So went to the gym, worked out tonight. Shoulders was a little tight for sure, but also got to let the breath. So you got to mentally relax. You got to let the breath out, so you can relax there, relax all this, relax everything, relax your hands. Don't tense up any muscles. And I can tell when I do this that I'm actually trying to force things a little bit. Usually I feel it in my jaw sometimes, but not really bad. But it's a bad habit to have. And so, like with anything, all good things must come to an end. But as they also say, sometimes it's good to push your limits. And so by me trying to play a little bit faster there, obviously it starts getting a little bit messy. And that's the edge of my ability, as Chris Cook, the jazz educator, would say. Anyway, so you see what happens when you lay off a few days. But there's a little bit to be said that's good about this, so I feel pretty good. I'm glad I could actually get a little bit of time in and practice today. So hopefully we will continue this this week and keep on going. And we should hit a milestone of 10 sessions. And this is, again, every day that I work on this is a brand new thing for me because I've never tried something like this. So it's a good challenge for me, and it's a lot of fun, and I like making a lot of noise. So anyway, with that, I will see you and have a good night. Goodbye.